All right, so I'm going to give an example as to how European culture is not Bible culture. Like the Bible has nothing to do with anything relating to Europeans. So I'm going to talk about essentially bigamy. So this is Deuteronomy 21:15. It says, if a man have two wives, okay, a man having two wives, one beloved and another hated, and they have borne him children, both, let me go up, both beloved and the hated. And if the firstborn son be hers that was hated, basically, this is a situation where a man has more than one wife, dealing with the children of those women. I'm not going to get into the specifics of it because I don't want to lose people. It's insignificant. The whole point is that it's governing a man having more than one wife. Notice it's a man having more than one wife. There's no bilateral women having more than one husband, okay? Because nature is not the same to both sexes. Okay, I know today people, or if a man can do it, I can do it. That's retarded because your biology is different from a man. Okay, so different story there. So we see here that on one side, with it being unilateral, a man can have more than one wife. So here's a second witness. This is Exodus 21:10. It says, if he take him another wife, it's the same thing once again. He take him another wife. Her food and raiment and her duty of marriage shall not diminish. So here we see another law governing, one-sided governing a man having more than one wife. It's not if a woman have more than one husband because that's that's whoredom. So, and again, some people, let me just address that. So some people will say if a man has more than one woman, and that's whoredom too. No, the fact that this is a wife, this is not just some broad smash and pass like they do in the United States. So, but getting to the point, this is the thing, and I'm going to use a statute. This is a California statute because I live in California. I want to use this as an example. So this is Penal Code 281. Now notice this is in the Penal Code, okay? Just for those that don't know, penal means penalty, means punishment. We see punishment right there. So in 281, talking about bigamy, incest, blah, 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 blah. Specifically bigamy. 281, every person having a spouse living who marries or enters into a registered domestic partnership with another person, except in the case specified down here, is guilty of bigamy. Notice this is just dealing with persons. It says person. So this is male or female guilty of bigamy. And then it's the crazy part also that this is a crime. It's in a penal code. This is European structure. This is not European structure. This is evidence. I know people love to say, "Oh, well, the white man wrote the Bible. The white man wrote the Bible." No, the so-called white man wrote this. This is unnatural. This is natural. I just wanted to highlight some quick points on bigamy and this so-called white man writing the Bible because this statute is that I'm using it as an example. Okay, it's just one state. Okay, every state has their own, but this one statute just shows clearly that it's for both sexes to not engage in any marriage outside. It's easy to do that versus just here relating it to nature, to men. You would have to admit that You would have to basically admit that nature treats the sexes differently. So let's just keep it safe here and just prevent everybody from having more than one wife. I just wanted to make that point. That's all I have for now as it is written, and I'm out.